Hello, this is my presentation on a population health problem that I found in my area. The demographics of the population that I explored are high school students in the state of Kansas. This includes teenagers in grades 9 through 12 or ages 14 through 18, both male and females, and races including white, black, Hispanic, Asian, American Indian, or Alaskan Native, and multiracial. The identified problem is short sleep duration among high school students. And short sleep duration is defined by less than 8 hours of sleep per night on a regular school night. I found this topic interesting because I was one of these students when I was in high school. Now, as an adult, you hear about studies where the child's brain doesn't start clocking material until about mid-morning. There is a local high school in the state of Kansas in Wyandotte County that has a start time of 7:25 a.m. and by mid-morning, they are halfway through their day. Many high schools in my area also have an early release day, so they're getting out of school by like 12:15, 12:45, which is when the teenager's brain is doing its best learning. Here are the statistics for the state of Kansas. Every demographic, male, female, all grades and races, almost 75% of every class has a short sleep duration, with the senior class being the ones with the highest rate of lack of sleep, which honestly does not surprise me. This image here shows a comparison of Kansas to the neighboring state of Missouri. Even though they are similar, more Missouri high school students were running on less than the ideal amount of sleep compared to Kansas. 78.8% of high school students in Missouri were getting less than 8 hours of sleep on the average school night, compared to 74.4% in the state of Kansas. There are many contributing factors as to why high school students do not get the suggested 8 hours of sleep per night. Some of the major factors are that many high school students have a job that they have to go to after school and work until 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. Then they have to go home, have dinner, do their homework, and get ready for the next day. Another factor is the lack of parental monitoring. I know when I was in high school, my parents were not checking on me all the time to see if I had gone to bed yet. And I surely did not have a bedtime. Another factor that I experienced, and students experience all the time, is striving for good grades. I personally, even to this day, stay up late at night after I get home from work, making sure my homework was completed and perfect in order to turn it in the next day. Many students these days are big on socializing, whether in person or over social media. It can consume them. Another contributing factor is extracurricular activities. From early morning practices before school to late night games after school. And the one contributing factor that I mentioned a couple slides ago was early start times. High schools in my area start on average around 7:30 in the morning. And if the student is riding the bus, then the bus is picking them up around 6:30. And if the student is staying up late, doing homework or just getting ready for the day or at the job, and then they're getting up early to catch the bus, they're lucky to be getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Most adults can't even function on 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and we're expecting our teenagers to go to school and sit there for 8 hours and be able to focus and learn on very little sleep. This is definitely something that needs to be fixed and is part of the 2030 Healthy People things to improve. And these are my references. Thank you.